My name is Brent Weinbach, and this is Flying Hero, Bugyuru no Daibouken. So fell. This is a... Oh, is that too bright? I think that's kind of be too bright. You can't really see anything, can you? It's a little bright, huh? Well, most of it, yeah. You know why? I actually upped the brightness on my TV, but... I'm tempted to turn down the brightness for your sake, but maybe I'll leave it. Whoa, look at that guy. He just came at you going, whoa, ho, ho, ho. He's trying to... He thinks he's Santa Claus. He doesn't even look like him, though. He's not even wearing the right colors. So, Flying Hero, Bugyuru no Daibouken, and so Bugyuru could maybe be interpreted as Buggle, so Buggle's Adventure, Flying Hero, Buggle's Adventure, yeah, oh good, it's not going to show you the game. Yeah, that's pretty bright. I think that's pretty bright for you, isn't it? It's okay, whatever. My username on YouTube is simply Brent Weinbach. It's that easy. All one word. So, do you think it's too bright? I think it'll be fine, I think. It's just that little intro sequence. I think you're gonna be alright, I think. It's for the better of all of us. It's for the best of all of us. Maybe I should have turned it down, I don't know. No, it should be fine. Alright. Alright, well let's start this up. Well, okay, let's go to the options screen first. So what do we have here? Options. Look at this guy. Look at these kind of characters, huh? They're just little puffs of... These white puffs. Aren't they? I wonder if you'll notice the difference between... Oh, whatever. Now, there is a game for the Famicom called Flying Hero, and this has nothing to do with this game, so don't even worry about it. Okay, we got our... This is the sound mode, stereo. We got the game on normal here. We're playing on normal. And I think that's about it. It does almost kind of look Kirby-esque a little bit, doesn't it? But Kirby doesn't have those nice pro wings, though, that this guy does. Look at those pro wings he got at Payless, man. He's looking good. On the latest Legacy Music Hour podcast, we talked about shoe endorsements. Wait, was that the latest one? Yeah, it was, I think. And I was saying how Patrick Ewing could be a good person to endorse pro wings, you know, because P. Ewing and then P. Wings. You know what I mean? But I think maybe this guy Buggle or Bugyuru, he could be a good one too, I think, right? Don't you think? He could be a good... Look at those. Those do look like pro wings, if you ask me, I think. And he's also wearing the... He's wearing the Earhart or whatever. You know, Amelia I don't know. Amelia Earhart or whatever. She has those hats that she endorses. Okay, well, let's see here. I'll just start. You can't see any... Oh, you can sort of see the clouds a little bit in what you're seeing. On my screen, it looks good, but... I mean, you know, the reason I turn the brightness up is because there's this one level in particular. It's an underwater level. It's too dark if I don't have the brightness up, so... Yeah, what if her name was... Yeah, Emilio Earhart. I like that. Or Earhart. So, who are you trying to save over here? Your girlfriend or something else? Or are they just regular friends? I was just wondering about that. Let's look at the... Let's just look at the intro sequence one more time, just to get a good sense of what's going on here. I'll really try to understand it this time, okay? And then we'll start the game. Okay, so the clouds were shining bright on a cool summer day. That's what it says. The clouds are shining bright. Bugyuru and was asking this girl who was just his friend, "Hey, do you think you could actually be my girlfriend? I mean, I know we're kind of different species of people, but there's nothing wrong with that." And she said, "Fine, I'll be your girlfriend if you save me from this guy who just took me away." It's a pretty simple story. He said, "Shoot, I gotta get this girl so she could be my girlfriend. I mean, dang. I never thought she would go out with a puff like me. Some little white ball puff like me with wings." You know what he's kind of like, actually? He kind of looks like a maxi pad that's kind of crumpled up into a ball with wings. A maxi pad with wings, but that's... Well, a maxi pad crumpled up into a ball with wings and pro wings. With wings and pro wings. Okay? He has wings and pro wings. He has two different wings. Pro and regular. She's all... Look at her. She's all thinking, "No, look, I can't go out with you. I got my mouth full of gum right now." You see it? Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Look at that. He thinks he's Santa Claus over here. He's gonna go try to deliver her to someone else's house, going down someone's chimney. He said, "Give me back my son." That's what he said just now. He calls that girl his son, his son. He says, but it's more of in an urban kind of way. You know, he says, "Oh, hey," he says, "Oh, won't you be my girlfriend, son? Oh, hey, oh, what's going on, son? You be my girlfriend?" All right, let's do this. Come on, let's play. Let's play this thing. Let's play a dang thing. What is that? That O in the background? I mean, or whatever that is. That's kind of a weird thing, right? What an interesting design. What were they thinking with that? Because it almost looks like some sort of pool of water, but then there's the deeper end is around the rim of the... Look, around the rim of the pool is the deep end, and then it's shallow in the middle. Some sort of kids pool or some kind of demonstration pool at SeaWorld or something like that. You know, you'd expect Shamu the whale to pop out of there or something like that. I think Shamu the whale endorsed this game. Speaking of endorsements. Okay. Anyway, let's do this, alright? Let me just say this about this game before we start, alright? This game I think is a really cool game, underrated game, okay? It's got cool graphics and cool ideas, and it's got good music, by the way. The music, every track of every stage is a good track, and that's what made me want to play this game tonight, because I want you to, and I kind of pumped the music up a little bit more than usual, and I hope you can hear the music all right. And how are the levels, by the way? And the music. Now I'll say this game can be hard. If I lose my power-ups, I'm gonna have a hard time, and there are finite continues in this game and so forth. So hopefully I'll beat it, but I mean, last time I played this, I beat it on 2 lives. In fact, I lost 1 life at the final boss, and that was it. So hopefully I can just beat it. Hopefully I beat it in 1 life, actually. So anyway, there's cool stuff in this game. You're gonna like it, I think. Okay? Let's play. Let's just play for once in our lives here, okay? I just want you to pay attention to the music when I start playing. Can you hear the music okay? Actually, hold on. I just want to make sure you can hear the music okay. I have it... Music is good. Levels are good. I know right now it's paused, so the music level is going to be really... Okay, all right, here we go. These are just friendly animals, but look at those right there. I was kind of trying to point them out to you. There was these little things on the ground, these little monkeys crawling around, and then those birds are coming out of the trees. That's a nice thing. They were not trying to hurt you or anything. They're just kind of friendly creatures. This one is trying to hurt you. So yeah, you can change your speed with the select button. Look at this little guy right there hanging out near that cross right there. He's kind of religious a little bit. He's kind of praying for me, I think. And then this guy's sleeping on the job over here. And you can shoot in different directions like this, see? I can shoot to the left and to the right. Very helpful. And I need to get these cupcakes because, well, you know, you are what you eat. I'm a bit of a puff of sorts, and so I want to eat something that's kind of puffy. Look at how the monkey jumps up from the ground. Do you see that? That's pretty neat, right? Now I'm not getting certain things because I like this weapon. This weapon's the, look at how these monkeys jump up. You see that? See that? They jump up from the ground. They have the most, I mean, talk about basketball. Those guys can dunk easily because they just have very good jumping power, you know? They can jump all the way from the bottom. I gotta pay attention to that. I can't totally, I mean, it's not gonna be the easiest thing. So this is, I think, the best weapon. Okay, here's the bat right here. This is the bat from Batman. You ever seen Batman? That's the bat from Batman. And you think to yourself, oh, that was easy. No, not quite. He's still going for it. I mean, the game is not too hard if you keep the upgrades. So I have these little little kind of helpers here that can go attack, and they do kind of a homing situation. Kind of homing the clown kind of situation. Speaking of clown, you listen to the music's good, right? Look at this guy, he's all fenced in. He's all saying, don't fence me in, but he seems to like it, though. He's singing the song, don't fence me in, but he actually likes being on the fence. He likes being fenced in. See, these little, the trees have these kind of honeycombs or something on them, or flowers or something like that. They like that. And then look at this tree. I mean, it kind of looks like it's from The Link to the Past a little bit, right, or something. There's another level where it really looks like Link to the Past, I'll tell you. I'll do it. I'm getting another weapon just to show you, even though I don't really need this weapon, but I don't think it's a bad idea for me to get this right now, and because I was able to pump it up right now because I got a full thing. It's kind of hard to explain, but there's a certain kind of pastry that you can get that gives you a fully loaded kind of thing. I'm not getting any more cupcakes because I like to, you see, the cupcakes can, if you get 3 of them, it takes it to the next level, okay? But then if you're actually at your max level, actually, I wish that I didn't. Okay. If you're at your max level, then it will. Oh look, she broke new ground just now. She broke the ground. She broke new ground. Now watch this neat little part right here. Look at this. That's kind of neat, huh? Ooh, I got hit. Damn. So, the thing is I did get hit just now. Look at that. That's kind of neat, right? So, if you're leveled up, those can count as hit points, you see. And if I'm leveled up and I get hit, it'll take me down a level. But if I just need one more cupcake, if I can keep it where I just need one more cupcake, I only need one more cupcake now to get back to the original level, or not the original level, but the level that I was at. You see what I mean? Does that make sense? So I like to you want to keep it locked and loaded at 2 cupcakes so that if you're at your max, so that it only takes 1 cupcake to get back to your level. Okay, that's a little pro tip for anybody who's paying attention, okay? Let me just check in and make sure there's anything going on here. Oh, to answer your question, the bat was from both Batmans, actually. They did all the Batmans. All 2 Batmans. Let's see here. The balloons just carry different items. And you know what? The whole idea... You know what I was thinking just now? The philosophy behind just not being full on cupcakes, but just having just enough that where one more you'll be full. That's a good attitude to have when it comes to real cupcakes. You probably don't want to eat enough cupcakes to be completely full. You want to just leave a little bit of space. This is the spinning rock man right here, huh? That's the original rock man right there. You know, rock man? Known in the United States as, and Canada and Mexico as Mega Man, but that was Rockman just now. But he was all spinning around and stuff like a record. So another thing about this game that's important to know that instruction manuals won't tell you, or not instruction manuals, but okay, I'll tell you this, on GameFAQs, sometimes people go to GameFAQs because they want to see how to play a game. Well, sometimes the people explaining controls don't really know all there is to know about a game, but you can, first of all, they don't know that the L and R buttons can shoot from left to right, okay? That's very important to know, because it keeps you out of the line of fire a lot of times, and you can still hit other people. And then, also, more importantly, you can shoot in back of yourself like this, by holding both buttons. Now look at this bouncy ball type of guy right here. We'll see. Hopefully I don't mess up. I gotta be good. This guy's all bouncing around with these balls. He's kind of This guy's kind of like this guy thinks he's Rayman, I think. He thought he was Rayman. Kind of looked like some sort of treasure kind of character. Now this kind of does look like a Konami or Treasure kind of thing right here, wouldn't you say? I don't really want to get that cupcake because I want to keep it locked and loaded, you see. Look at this guy hanging out on the bridge right there, huh? He's just hanging out on the bridge. Another guy hanging on the bridge too. They're both kind of securing the bridge. I think those are the bridge guys. The bridge walk. Ooh. Almost kind of got hit by those things. Okay, here we go. This is kind of like a cat creature of sorts here. This is the cat from Batman. You know Catwoman? You know how there's the cat in Catwoman? You know, remember when Michelle Pfeiffer sees a cat? This is basically the cat from that. And you're thinking, oh, okay, I didn't know that. Well, yeah, you're right. You didn't know that, did you? Good. Good, good, good. I mean, look, if you're powered up, things aren't going to be too hard, okay? I like this, too. He comes at you. Oh, whoa. I thought he was going to come out of my screen just now. Amazing. Oh, this is a good track right here, by the way, which, hold on. I'm just going to catch up with everybody here, but... Dennis Rockman. Okay, yeah, very good. Rachmaninoff. Yeah, okay, good. Good references, guys. So, let's see here... This has kind of got a nice 80s sound to it, this music, which I know that I'm preventing you from listening to right now, but... Oh, gosh, there's a whole rap here. I can't do this right... All right, I'll do... You want me to take a pause and do the rap right now? Fine, I'll do it. I'll do the rap right now. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. Oh, yeah, the cat man. Okay, so it goes like this. Okay, I wish that I could... I wish the music was sort of louder right now so you can hear it, but okay, so it goes like this. I wish I could do it to the music, but I'll just do it myself here. It goes like this. Flying hero to zero, to hero, raging bull De Niro. Imperial, cause it's March 2022, gaming Matt Damon. We bought a zoo. Wings and things, big ballin' gimp feelings. Whitey Cloudboy, might he cast spell Draco Malfoy, demonstration pool, I'm demon 24/7, no vacation fool. A puff of sorts, I'm off the cuff, watch who you jumpin' towards. A tasty pastry got me all mainstream. With that fresh cream, cream rules everything around me, cream get the cream. I kind of maybe said that more in a sort of kind of performance poetry kind of style, but hey, look at these people taking a little beach kind of outdoor thing. You know, you got all these kind of puffed out, kind of white ball kind of creatures, and they're all kind of just doing a Oh, is Big Gimpin', is the icon not showing up anymore? Oh no, it is. Okay. And because it didn't show up just now for Guma Loosely just now. Okay. Anyway, but look at that. They're just catching a little sun right there, although they kind of buried themselves in the sand a little bit too. But what is that thing right next to them too? What's that little ring right there? Anyway, this is a good track. Check it out. I mean, if you can hear it above all the sounds of the explosions and stuff. This level is actually pretty hard if you don't have it powered up. That weapon right there is too slow. That's why I haven't been getting it. The best weapon is the one I have right now. This is a good part of the track right here. This kind of just has a nice kind of Weekend at Bernie's kind of feeling to it. Not just the music, but also the area, I feel like. I think this is where Jonathan Silverman hangs out. I think he's in one of those little ships right there. He's kind of on one of those... The ones on the... on rafts, I should say. I think Andrew McCarthy's coming up in a little bit, too. Look at this guy floating in the water right there. He's just having fun. He thinks he's Bernie, though. He's all floating around, thinks he's Bernie. Look at this kind of penile type thing. Okay, well, did you see that penile type thing? It was kind of... It was some sort of sea creature with penile attributes. Oh, here comes the ship right here. Ships Ahoy. Endorsed by Chips Ahoy cookies. We're doing a combo. Look at these two. See these two? He's saying, oh, come on, let's join forces together. He said, okay. They kind of look like little ninja penguins or something, or ninja birds. I mean, they look like Ninja Turtles almost. Anyway, they joined forces to become this one pirate kind of penguin, I guess, or something. I kind of forgot how to do it. I forgot his moves. Oh man, I just missed a bomb. He's too focused on the bird and his powers, his electrifying powers here. Oh boy. Now things can get definitely kind of hairy around here. And by hairy, I mean no shaved at all. They're not completely unshaved, and I'm talking armpits over here. Look at that. That's kind of a hot dog pastry right there. There's a name for those hot dog pastries, isn't there? I just got to focus a little bit on this because this can become a little overwhelming. And you just got to make sure you destroy everything so that... Okay, now what? Now what? Oh, it's the sun. Remember? Oh, it's a different kind of sun now. That's not the sun from earlier. Good. Sun's going down. Sun's going down into the water. So the stages are kind of thematically linked to each other. I'm going down too, right? I went down into the sea, and this next stage is where I feel I needed the brightness to be up because it's going to be kind of dark. Pirates of Dark Water. This is a good track also right here. This has definitely got an 80s sound to it. All right, hold on a second. I'm just going to check in with everybody here. Okay. Ship with dong on deck. Penile at Brent's. Oh, maybe they are parrots. That would make more sense in some kind of way. Yeah, it was some sort of water sun, I think. All right, I don't know. Okay, not much to catch up on here. Now, so yeah, let's do this underwater. The music is good on this. This is a good track right here. Watch this. Look at this guy. He's inside that thing. And look at these statues of these girls. What's going on? And look at this guy. He's all buff. They look like, those statues look like the guys from Muscle. You know Muscle? Remember Muscle? Those little toys. Look at that Muscle right there. Doesn't it look like Muscle? You know what I'm talking about? It looks like an acronym. Muscle. That's the Temple of the Monkey right there. Oh, look. It's the penile thing from earlier. He's back for more, I think. He couldn't stay away. He just wanted to kind of be up in my area again. You got to kind of watch out for these kind of penile type creatures in the sea, because they'll get you. They'll get you if you don't watch out. Don't you think this sounds kind of 80s to you, this music? Oh no, I got this on accident. Oh man, I really don't want this. Shoot. Alright, I'll use this, hopefully. Let's see. Oh no! I'm getting things I don't want here. I just got the cupcake, and now I'm down to one. And now I refilled my thing. Alright, well, I better get some more cupcake. I gotta get my spread back. I want to spread my wings and fly. This is kind of like the underground city of Atlantis or something. Shoot, I wish I had the spread right now. This is what I need right here, spread. Gotta watch out for these underground volcanoes. I'm just kind of concentrating a little bit, but no big deal. You know, don't mind me. I'm just concentrating a little bit here. Okay. All right, now what? We got. I think I got some more penile things. Oh, I got to do. Oh, this thing. Okay, yeah. This is kind of a very kind of shoot 'em up game kind of thing right here. You know, some kind of rotating type thing. Okay, yeah, that was the multi-armed kind of thing. That's different. That was a different character than earlier. Okay. Oh, damn! I was not paying attention and I just got hit. Damn, that was. Oh, look at this guy. He's back. The penile thing is back. Alright, maybe that's the last I've seen of the penile thing, but I mean, it's not that penile to be honest. It's more ball-like. It's just a chain of balls. I need one more cupcake. That was a pirate ship right there. Oh, it's sunk. I think it's sunk from earlier, maybe, huh? Maybe not. Probably not. Okay, this is the mermaid. Oh, this is the mermaid from the Batman. Remember the mermaid from Batman? I like the bullets when you can shoot them, you know? It makes it easier. Look at those underwater waves right there, huh? I bet you've never seen underwater waves before. Watch this. Ooh, look at this. We're in some sort of other zone now, I feel like. Everything got washed away. The whole game just got washed away. Now, what's coming next here? Oh, this... Oh, yeah, this thing. Okay. Oh, no. Shoot. I just got hit. Oh, boy. Yeah, I just popped him. I just popped him like a little balloon and he flies away. He's trying to fly away, you know, kind of like a balloon that popped. Now this to me feels like I'm going into the final area. Doesn't it feel that way? Because it feels like, oh, there's no music, it's quiet, and I'm going into this final palace. Doesn't it feel that way? Doesn't that, it felt like it was the final area, but it's not though, just so you know it's not. This is a good track too. Every track is good in this game. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Millions of unusual small creatures lurking everywhere. That's exactly what that means. Yeah, thank you for answering CD Gino or whatever. About if this was an emulator and saying never. That's the right answer. I would never. I would never. But yeah, it definitely was played on the Legacy Music Hour, that track that we heard just now. And what else? Okay, I think that's it. Let's go to this. This is the toy house, basically. I think it's a toy house. See these guys? They're kind of exposing themselves. You see that? They kind of did it. They open up their robes and then they kind of expose themselves. You see that? They're kind of flashing. They flash you. Look at these flashers right here. What if they had a strip club called Flashers, and it's a strip club for male strippers? Flashers, and then they come out with trench coats and they just kind of show you, reveal their bodies to you. That could work. Now, unfortunately, you're not going to get to see this. I could maybe make it happen, but you know what? I'll let it run out just so you can see it, but he can run out of the thing he's throwing at me right now. I'll let it run out. I just have to not attack him for a little bit. But he can run out, and then when he runs out, it's kind of a fun little thing when he runs out. So I'm not gonna. I usually can be done with him before he reveals what's here, but I just thought it's kind of a funny little animation, so I'm gonna let it run out. Look, he's looking for it. Oh, I don't have any more left, and now he's all kind of scared. Isn't that kind of funny? Anyway, and then there was a little Haniwa statue in there. Look at these boxers right there. Those are the boxers from Muhammad Ali. You ever seen Muhammad Ali? Those are the boxers from Muhammad Ali. Oh, this is the, what is this? Some sort of robotic sort of thing. I just gotta blast him as hard as I can. He's got these different quadrants here. That's how you take care of. That's how you take care of this mechanical spike ball, the mechanical mace. Oh man, I got hit a bunch. Oh shoot, I'm getting hit. Damn. That was an accident right there. I just got hit. I gotta make sure I'm good here. Oh shoot, I need to... Alright. This right here, you really need to know all the controllers that you can do. You can't beat this boss otherwise. Well, I guess if you have these little helpers, you can do it without knowing how to shoot backwards, but you really need to know how to shoot backwards here. He kind of had a little Friar Tuck kind of look to him, huh? Kind of had that Friar Tuck kind of look. This part can mess you up. Easily. Easily. You can get caught in these blocks and then you get smashed. And then, damn, I really could have used another upgrade here. Oh well. Guess I'll fight this guy. This is some sort of mech type thing right here. Some kind of mech bot kind of guy. I wouldn't have minded if I had a little more power up here. Ooh, I don't want that. Actually, I'm going to get rid of that arm first. Okay. You know what? This could give me... If I shoot those missiles, I can get some more... The more things you shoot, the more stuff it gives you. Oh, shoot, I forgot. So this is a great example of using all that the game gives you. If I'm right out of the line of fire there. I was right out of the line of fire, and I was able to still shoot him from the side, so that's really important. Look at these Stars of David. Now, this is must have been a synagogue. They said it was the toy house. I think it was more of a synagogue of sorts, I think. Oh, this is a good track, by the way, and it sounds like Leisure Suit Larry. It reminds me of Leisure Suit Larry, so you'll see. What do you got going on here? Flashers. Okay. Look at, now this, by the way, this stage has really looks like a Link to the Past, okay? And look down below, see that island of sorts right there? There's someone on the ground there just hanging out. This is a nice little detail. This is, you're up high in the sky here, and like I said, the music kind of sounds like Leisure Suit Larry, you'll see. Not this part, but coming up. Look at these birds flying right here. Those are some red robins, I think. And then there's a monkey or something walking around on the bottom there. Will he be jumping up or not? I don't know. Listen to this. Don't you think this sounds like Leisure Suit Larry, kind of? I feel like this is something you would hear in Leisure Suit Larry 6. Shape up or slip out. Okay, now this part's a little tricky. Oh, shoot, I got hit. Damn. Dang, I can't... Oh well. See, I'm locked and loaded, though. I got room for an extra cupcake now, so... all I need is one cupcake, and I'm ready to go. Look at the guy down... Look at these guys down below. See that guy down below in between the bridges? He's waving high or something. And then look, this village coming up right here, this just looks like it's some kind of... What is it called in Link to the Past? Kariko Village or something like that? Look at that. It's Kaliko Village? You know ColecoVision? They had Coleco Village. Look at that. Well, hold on. Don't you think that looks like a Link to the Past? The village kind of, and the trees and everything? I mean, this is a Link to the Past kind of situation, don't you think? I think it's kind of a Link to the Past kind of thing. You know, I think this is the... Oh, no. Shoot. Something's... Oh, uh-oh. There might be a problem here. Oh, no. Okay, that was close. I thought there was going to be a problem here just now. Okay. And then look, the mountain, kind of Death Mountain area right here, kind of. Oh, no, I got this. I didn't want this. Shoot, I'm getting hit now, too. I want to get back into my other outfit right now. My spread. I need my spread. Oh no, I gotta fight this with this? I don't like that. I need spread. Dang, I don't... Dang it. Oh boy, this isn't good. Oh no, I'm getting hit. Watch this. This is kind of neat right here. Look. The sky just broke. Isn't that neat? If I had spread, this would be way better for me. That would have been... Well, look, I mean, the concentration of the lasers probably wasn't a bad thing, but I need to get that spread back, though. Don't you think this is a cool game? I think this is a neat game so far. This is a good track also, just played on the most recent episode actually. Oof, I cannot believe I got that. Ugh. Okay, here we go. Now look at this kind of thing. Look at this. It comes from the distance. It's some sort of wishbone or something. I mean, it's a fishbone. You know Fishbone? The band? That's Fishbone, the band, right there. The music to Fishbone, the band, kind of sounds like this music right now. I feel in some kind of way. You know what I mean? In some kind of way. There's those guys that are in these little kind of containers and things. Not containers, but kind of little pods or something, you know? And then these kind of planets right here that have wands and little kind of star wreaths around their heads, or star crowns or something like that. Okay, what's coming up here? Oh, this thing. This one's a little, this one's a little hard, actually. I think this is going to be a little hard for me. I got hit already, as you can see. Oh boy, now I need to get more cupcakes, you know? I gotta go to 7-Eleven and get some more cupcakes from Hostess. Remember when Hostess went out of business? And everybody scrambled to get Twinkies and stuff? Because they were gonna be the final Twinkies. Look at that moon right there. The moon is trying to sleep. Okay, so yeah, everybody scrambled to get the Twinkies, and I didn't care that much, but my friend thought I cared, and I mean, I kind of somewhat cared, I guess. I don't know. Oh gosh, I knew that was gonna happen. This thing is big. It's a little too big, isn't it? That was a little bit, that fishbone was a little bit, that was kind of a double dosage of a fishbone just now. So anyway, he got a box of Twinkies from me. It was supposed to be the final box of Twinkies, right? Final box of Twinkies. And I still have that box to this day, unopened. I have an unopened final box of Twinkies. And, but of course, they came back. Twinkies came back, and it's no big deal. Okay, and now I'm all ready to go. Oh, wait. Is there another boss here? Oh, no. Okay, good. Okay, good. It's good that I'm going in. I'm fully maxed out right now for this next... I keep on calling them stages or levels. They're acts, actually. This is a play. And then this is the final act. And there are no power-ups in this... Oh, no, there are kind of a few... Oh, there sort of are. Okay, hopefully I don't lose stuff here, though. Ooh, I got hit. Dang it. Dang it, I got hit. Shoot. That sucked that I got hit just now. Damn. Can I get it back? We'll see. Let me pause real quick. Okay. How to get that acorn spreaders. Oh yeah, Fishbone and Harmony. Remember Fishbones and Harmony? Oh, do they taste different now, Twinkies? Is that true? Well, that's too bad that they taste different. Well, you know what? I got the original Twinkies, and I'm sealed. Complete in box, sealed. Oh, damn it. That was so stupid. I cannot believe that. Oh, gosh. This is not good that I'm going into this boss with, in this state. I mean, I wish I had better... This is bad. That was really bad. Shoot. Damn, that was a mistake. I can't believe it. I would have liked to have been better equipped for this. Shoot, I hope I can do this. I kind of forgot how to do this boss, to be honest. Here comes the Santa Claus kind of guy right here. He looks just like Santa Claus, except for his clothes and his hair and his... That's pretty much that's it. Damn it, he got me again. Shoot. Oh. Shoot, I don't know. Damn it, I died. Damn, that's the first death. Jesus. I mean, Moses, I should say, because obviously there's a Star David. Damn, second death. Damn. Shoot, I'm... Uh-oh. I forgot that I just... Oh my god, that was stupid. Damn it. I can't... Oh man, this is getting really situational right now. Uh-oh. This part's easy though. I shouldn't die at this part. I kind of really was off my game here by... Oh my gosh. Alright, damn, I wanted to beat this on one life, but whatever, you know. I really kind of just... The last boss is hard, especially phase 2. Oh, finally, I finally have a girlfriend. That's what he says. She says, oh, you mean me? 'Cause I was just about to do my dishes right now. That's why I have my gloves on. He said, I don't care if you're doing dishes. I like you just the way you are. You don't have to do the dishes. She said, all right, well, can I do dishes and be your girlfriend? He says, that's even better. And they live happily ever after. As friends. Whew. Well, I kind of started to sweat on that last boss, to be honest. I thought I was gonna maybe not beat it actually, because I was just really messing up in a lot of different ways. She said, "So look, why don't you be on your stamp and I'll be on my stamp, and then we can hit, and I'm gonna go out with this little puff instead. Is that all right? I'm going to share my stamp with this little puff." Well, that's my score right there for normal mode. And let me see what my high score was here. My last high score, ooh, it wasn't as high as my last. I know that I got a million. Last time I played this game, I got 1,191,800. So I did better last time. Okay? So this wasn't my best game. Okay, this definitely wasn't my best game. But yeah. So yeah, that's good. Let me see here. Let's share this. Let's see what you got here. What happened here? So Bryce Shell was in for a second here. Let's see here. You think I cursed a lot tonight, you thought? Oh, because I said Jesus at one point? I guess I did kind of use his name in vain a little bit. Yeah, last time I played, I only lost one life, but I feel I could do this in one life. That second phase, it gets kind of crazy. You saw what was going on, right? The second phase of that final boss, he just starts shooting a bunch of stuff everywhere, and it gets pretty hard. But yeah, I mean, if you've got the live, that's why the bomb. You never saw me use bombs in the whole game until the very end. That's when I started using the bombs for the end. Actually, come to think of it, I didn't get to use all the bombs because I think, or did I use all the bombs? Oh, maybe I used all the bombs, but if you die, you lose, your bombs get reset to 3. So if you have a ton of bombs, it's going to go back to 3. So, yeah, there you have it. Flying Hero. I think this is a cool game. And I feel like it's not really talked about, but it has cool illustrations and stuff, and it has cool kind of music, and I think it's a nice game to play through. I like it, and I like that they give you can shoot to the right, you can shoot to the left, you can shoot in back of you. Yeah, nice colors, and yeah, anyway, this game is going to be the next big one right here. This is going to be the next Little Samson right here. Once this upload catches on, everyone's going to think, oh, I got to get this game. And it's going to shoot up in price. Everyone's going to want Flying Hero for the Super Famicom. But anyways, okay, so like I said earlier, I do this every couple weeks, it feels like. And I know this is going to be the next Sonic the Hedgehog kind of, or Super Mario Brothers. I mean, basically, it's going to be Super Mario Brothers, Sonic the Hedgehog, and Bugyuru, Buggle. It's going to be those 3. But yeah, do this every couple of weeks, except the next one will be on a Tuesday, I think. And then I'll do Gakisha Boy next time, okay? Gakisha Boy for the PC Engine. I kind of want to show you Toilet Kids, but Toilet Kids is going to be too hard, though. I beat it, but it's hard. That game is really hard. And it's a button tapper also, so you're going to be hearing a lot of button tap noises. Axelay, yeah, I haven't played it in a long time. I played Axelay probably, I don't know, 10, 11, 12 years ago or something like that. But I don't have a gaming PC. Oh, I mean, wait, are you asking a separate question, or are you thinking when I said PC Engine, are you thinking that I was referring to a gaming PC? Well, I'll answer both, okay? How about that? A gaming PC, I have used my Macintosh laptop to play stuff on Steam before. I have done that, yes. But I also, so I don't know if that answers your question. It's not an IBM compatible, which is when I see the word PC in relation to doing games, I think to myself, IBM compatible. And so I don't have an IBM compatible. I got the Macintosh. And but if you were asking me, oh, you did mean that. Okay, so I won't even answer that. Well, here's what I meant. Okay, but you were, I guess what I was asking is, did you think that's what I meant when I said PC Engine? No, you're right. Macintosh are PCs. They are a personal computer. They're all personal computers. So, oh, you thought that I meant that. Okay, so look, PC Engine is the name of the TurboGrafx 16 in Japan. So it was just called PC Engine there. So I was going to play, there's this game I have called Toilet Kids for PC Engine, and it's just a full-on scatological game. And and there's poo everywhere in the game, and I think it would be an entertaining game for people to watch, but it's pretty tough though, and I'd be afraid to not beat it though in front of everybody. I just wouldn't want to be embarrassed in front of everybody by not beating it. Actually, the last boss to that game is just truly impossible, and you just have to have enough lives to stay alive to shoot it enough to win. It's just, you can't, it's pretty much impossible to dodge his projectiles. But maybe I'll gear up and try to do Toilet Kids. Maybe I'll practice the night before or something like that. But I won't do it next. I'll do Geekisha Boy, because Geekisha Boy is a really I like it a lot. It's a really good game for PC Engine, and it's about a guy who takes pictures, and you take a lot of pictures of. I'll talk about it next week, or not next week, but in a couple weeks. Anyway, check out the Chicken Coop on Mondays at 6 p.m. On YouTube, 6 p.m. Pacific time, and check out the Poundcast podcast, which comes out every Friday with DJ Doug Pound. And check out the Legacy Music Hour podcast every month, every first Wednesday of the month, and the mixtapes every third Wednesday of the month. And if you want to see past episodes of game playing, well, there's some stuff in the highlights section of this Twitch channel, and there also is clips there as well. And you have to just view all clip. You have to filter it by saying view all clips. You got to say all. It's not as obvious as it would seem, because usually I think by default it shows just the top 7 of them or something like that, but there's a lot more clips than that. You just have to do all of them. Well, Cuphead, I beat Cuphead. I got an A on all of it. On Cuphead, I played it on, I think, hard mode, and I got, because I think on hard mode you can get S's on some of the levels. I think I got a couple S's too, but I remember I fully played that game. Yeah. I fully played it, and I didn't get S's on everything, but I mean, Cuphead is definitely really hard though. What else though? But anyway, some of these playthroughs old ones are on the Legacy Music Hour YouTube channel, okay, including there's some feats that are accomplished nowhere else on the internet have I found them. So for example, in Jungle King Tarchan for the Super Famicom, I showed every acorn getting collected in that game, which there's no video I found anywhere on the internet that has that. And then there's something else that I couldn't find anywhere also that I think was uploaded on one of those things, but I'm not sure. But no, it's only old games though. I only do old games. Although the newest game I did do a Game Boy Advance game. I consider that to be kind of non-retro in a way for my standards, I did do that Castlevania game. What was it called? Circle of the Moon or something? And that was the only time I did something kind of modern, I guess. But yeah, but it's, I don't think I would be Well, I don't know. I don't think I would be able to do a capturing thing well on my computer if I did a modern game. You know, so. And yeah, as Manitree mentioned, the Legacy Music Hour Patreon has some archives of these game playthroughs on there, and other bonus stuff on there too. So I don't know. You can check that out if you want. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for tonight. And I hope it was fun for you. Even just graphically, I hope it was fun. And I hope you made a new friend. You know, these two became friends at the end on separate stamps, and then hopefully you became friends. Oh wow, that thing that you posted, Cammy, kind of almost looks like one of the characters from this game, almost. I think, but colorful though. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. So modern retro. So you mean like Shovel Knight or something like that? Some kind of Shovel Knight type of thing, or Cuphead even. So, yeah, I guess that's about it. All right. I like this game. I mean, this is kind of a hidden gem, I think, because I don't think people know about this game, this Flying Hero. So, Flying Hero, Buggles Adventure, Bugyuru no Daibouken for the Super Famicom. That was the game. My name is Brent Weinbach. Thank you to people who thanked people for subscribing or tipping or whatever, if that did happen and I didn't see it or didn't notice it or whatever. And thank you. And also, if you, I don't know, just get connected here. Get connected if you want to find updates about future ones. And thank you to the moderators. Thank you to Moses. Not Moses thank you to Moses on the internet, but also thank you to Moses in reference to that synagogue that was in this game earlier. And also thank you to Michael Jackson, I guess. I don't know. For giving me the moves that I needed to inspire me to play these games. And also, that's it. So, good night.